Alright, we are back. In a Grandmaster game with some Janna this time. We got Twitch Janna versus Jinx Alistar, and my reasoning for picking Janna this game is because by the time I had picked, we had already seen we'd already seen Twitch he was either hovering it or had already locked it in. I think he had already locked it in. Um But we saw the enemy bot lane. Wow, that's crazy that we actually got that guy's flash. We had seen the enemy bot lane, which was Jinx Alistar, and we had seen, importantly, the enemy jungle was Zac. So that lets me know that I have a few different champs to pick from. There are quite a few really effective champs at canceling what Zac wants to do. And once Zac is picked, that becomes the highest priority for me instantly, is picking a champ that makes this game difficult. So that's the main reason why I picked Janna, but I could have picked a few different champs. I could have picked Janna, even Lulu. Once you hit 6, Lulu ult can be saved to just interrupt the Zac E for whoever he tries to go on. I'm not going to face check any of these bushes. I'm just going to wait for them to show themselves, and then I will W them. Okay. Shouldn't ever get myself in range to get Alistar queued, so that was a greedy extra auto I got on Jinx, or went for on Jinx. I will just ward this bush though, because not really scared of any ganks, and it helps me get total control of the lane early. But I could pick Lulu, I could pick Poppy, which is really good. Great champ into Alistar, great champ into Zac. And it's more of a good frontline champ, if that's what my team comp needed. They have found out what our Briar is doing here. Okay. Well, you know, could be worse. They figured out that she was in our jungle. I could have picked Poppy, like I said. It would have been a great pick. I could have even picked, like, Thresh or Gragas, which all have great cancels on Zac and make his game really annoying to play. But I decided to go for Janna for a couple reasons. The first reason being that I don't really get the opportunity to play Janna very often, and Janna is just really strong in this game. So I might as well get a Janna game in while I can, essentially. Even though all those other picks are totally good to play too. So with that being said, they have an Alistar early lane. And we have Janna, so the early lane is pretty chill. That's crazy. Oh, she died. Nice. I just really honestly want my minions to aggro the Alistar, if anything, here. Okay. He flashed for my flash. See, what I really wanted was to somehow manipulate the wave to where it comes back to us. I don't know if that was due to me actually doing anything, to be honest, or if it was just bound to be this way anyways. But my flash for Alistar Flash probably benefits him a little bit more. It's really just kind of a shame because I was too out of mana to use my E, basically, there. Otherwise, I wouldn't have even had to flash. But that's okay. Here, I'm walking mid just so I can get a solid ward for him. Gonna get my ward there. Gonna see if I can get some kind of weird steal on the scuttle, which I probably won't. That's okay. And I'm back to bot lane. So, you guys can see my runes. I really heavily prioritize going as much move speed as I can. I even went the move speed rune. Super, super good on Janna, getting move speed. I'm a little hesitant to... Okay, we actually saw Zac. I'm a little hesitant to use my Q when I don't know where Zac is. But sometimes, obviously, it's a little too good to pass up. The only thing that I'm really worried about in this game as Janna is there becomes a point where, you know, a champ like Alistar can be somewhat threatening. Because just due to the fact that I'm an enchanter and I have to position properly. But that's okay. That's just how enchanters are, really. Okay. See, they're really, really, really going after my mid here. I'm gonna go mid as fast as I can, because we don't see Alistar. And there's no reason to stay bot lane. My Twitch isn't even there. He went on base, his base timer. So I'm here. Ooh, nice. Actually got a really good Q. Really good Q. Oh, no. Wow. I didn't really expect my... my Briar to die. I'm not really sure what she even did die to. Unlucky that I got flashed on by Yone there. I could have shielded myself, but I still would have ended up dying, to be honest. Oh my god. Battle. See what I can do here. She's getting poisoned, so her recall might be a little delayed. Ah, that's too bad. She actually walked all the way back. They saw me on this ward. Okay. I see. It's pretty crazy in this matchup that my Twitch is managing to kill himself. He fought a level 6 Jinx as level 5 Twitch. I'm not really sure what that's about. I'm trying to make myself available to my jungler here so we can contest the grubs without actually dying. It seems like she's just got them, though, so I'm going to make my way back to bot lane before anything too crazy happens. Because Twitch will be in danger, and I need to protect him. Unfortunately, I don't really have any wards myself. I'm not in a great spot either. So we definitely have to play careful. So now with Twitch, we're kind of looking to gank mid. I guess we're not. That's too bad. Alistar's topside. I think they see me here, the Jinx. Just a little bit hard for me to want to stay topside when we already got the grubs and my Twitch's bot lane is pushing out. You might see what happened topside and be like, well, Janna's kind of griefing by not being topside while Alistar is. It's just not really possible for me to be there for that play. Because if I stay for the play, predicting that Alistar will be bot side, it's just really bad because I'm just hoping, and then it puts my Twitch in a really vulnerable position. So I was stuck in a bit of a lose-lose, but we had already gotten the objective topside, so there really wasn't a real reason to fight topside, as far as I'm aware. So, a little unfortunate, but I would really like to hit 6 here soon. Really ups my usefulness. Which cleared the wave instantly. I really want to just clear this wave so I can get to moving for mid lane. Okay. Ward there is pretty nice. Maybe we can sweep this. Wow. I guess I guess the ward won't even show up there. Okay, gonna get another ward for my mid. We see Alistar. Zach was like in the dragon pit or just around it. I think Zach didn't expect us to be here. Okay. Luckily, my summoner heal saved the Briar there. Okay. Now that I'm hitting 6, we're not in too bad of a position. Okay. I mean, nothing too awful there. Just sort of a trade, and we're a little bit worse for wear our condition is. Uh-oh. We are getting TP'd on. I'm not a huge fan of this. I kind of wish Briar would walk to me there. Now we're all dead, really. That's crazy. A bit disappointing, for sure. At least I've canceled them both here. That's really, really good for me to cancel them. Wow. Okay. I guess he has Rumble ulted to push that wave. I honestly am pretty surprised at how poorly these fights have been going for us. I don't love going Redemption, but I don't hate it either. I'm really not too convinced about any particular build, and I feel like Redemption is just always solid on enchanters. Like I don't need a Mikhail's. I don't think a Moonstone would do too much for me, and Ardent is just a bad item first. Okay, very nice tornado. Got Briar out of the Alistar stun and out of the Zac E. Well, that's nice. That's not nice. I don't know how you managed to die to that, man. That's so crazy. That's just so crazy. Twitch is just feeding. Like, we get the nice play there, and then Heimer just feeds right after for no reason. I'm gonna take Slay, because I don't think I really benefit too much from Celestial Opposition, and obviously the other option would be the Dreammaker one, but I don't think I really benefit much from that either. I just think the utility and move speed of the Slay might help me a little bit here, and my team. Anyways, Twitch is just feeding, so I'm going to let him farm up and be strong later, but I'm going to make sure my Silas can play the game. He's doing actually quite well and has a lot of really strong ultis to take this game, so I want to make sure he can play. Get a defensive ward there. We see Alistar mid. I don't mind matching him mid lane. But that's weird. Get a ward in the middle of mid lane. It definitely helps our ability. Have to get them away from me here. But I'm not actually afraid of fighting here. Because we saw Zac top. Like, I really shouldn't be afraid of stepping up there. And luckily, these guys backed me up a little bit. And we got Alistar ult. And Alistar ult is definitely more useful than Janna ult, so I'm happy with that trade. That's the best I got for you, buddy. And Jinx kills my jungler on Dragon with her ult. That's awesome. Just stupid plays all around. Like, Twitch... It's like Twitch players literally don't know what to do other than just stealth and run at the enemy AD carry on mid. That's all they do. Even though it's the worst play ever, he's 2 levels down and just needs to farm and can use his ult in team fights. But, jeez. Oh my god. It's hard to play this game and do anything meaningful. Because when it was our timer to fight mid, my Sylas and Briar were kind of afraid, and Twitch was on his reset when he could have been there as well. Just kind of sucks. Like, Rumble somehow is level 13. I don't even know if we want to fight this guy. I'm not sure we can. It's crazy how far up he was and how much he's inting there, but we don't have any way to punish him. This is insane. You're really just... Nice, we actually got a kill. Huge. This is why we play with Sylas. Alistar ult. See, this is what we need to do. I mean, the Briar even died instantly for free because of how fed Rumble is. Oh, okay, we're dying, right? Whatever. I'm not even gonna waste my flash for that guy. Oh, wow. Alright, I'll take that. Alistar and Zac both just flashed there and like, tried to die, basically. I'm trying here. Whoa. Really? I've got nothing. Okay. Which missed his W completely. I think he still kills there. I'm just out of mana right now. There's nothing I can do. I was out on the map there for quite some time. I think at this point I would like a Moonstone. Moonstone and Redemption just work so well together. I mean, I don't know. I'm playing this game really well so far. It's just about making sure I stick with Sylas and do what I can to make Alistar and Zac's life tough. We'll probably face check this bush. I'm gonna send a Q in there. Not exactly afraid. That was a little bit dangerous. If Rumble decided he wanted to follow up really hard there, could have been dangerous. Okay, Twitch is dead mid. I see. Classic Inter. Just gonna stay with Briar. Do what I can on this. I'm just gonna flash out. It's all good. These guys just... I had a feeling that Rumble was pretty deep in our jungle, but... seemed pretty imperative that I get to mid lane as fast as I can. He just cut us off, unfortunately. Our team is just unable to live. Truly unable to live, so it's hard to play. What? Jesus Christ, man. I don't know. I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Sometimes people just don't want to win. It's tough. It's tough out here. If we could have canceled that Alistar there, it would have been cool. Well, I'll send a Q at Dragon, who knows? I think they weren't even on it, they were just on reset. That Q, with the little animation there, my Q was the thing that aggroed it, I think. That is not a good sign. That's kind of how that matchup goes. Like, if Sylas isn't ahead enough to kind of one-shot the Yone at any point in the game, it's really hard for Sylas to actually play. And he's definitely not going a build that can do that. I don't think Sylas's build is bad necessarily, but it's definitely not built to fight a Yone. Especially not a ridiculously fed Yone. And at this point, I can't even hardly get vision for my team. Like, we see they're on Otacon. Are we going to do anything about it, is my question. Doesn't seem like it. Kind of hard to. Pretty impossible. Pretty impossible to win, just in general here. Okay, well... saved Twitch moderately. Almost got my shield up in time to shield him. Well, at least Sylas is doing something. Oh, and he's dead. Unfortunate. Heimer. We have a lot of champions who... their one-tricks literally don't know how to play the game. Like, Heimer and Twitch one-tricks are just crazy. They just know their one playstyle that works when they're ahead on their champ, and that's it. That's all they will do the whole game. So it's a little tough to work with, but we're doing our best. The best I can do is not die and protect the people that I can at any given time. It's really tough to win this one with all the feeding going on. Doing our best. Here we go. Only 2 levels down. Boom! Let's go. Okay, we got a little speed boost from the Slay there. I'm not even sure who TP'd. I guess it was Yone. Okay. There goes Heimer with the Heimer playstyle. Okay. Wonder where their vision is at for him to dodge my tornado in that way. Weird. Yeah, I do not know what we are trying to fight him for. My god. Not even close, man. Literally one-shot me. Uh... Really tough, really tough. He doesn't... See, not only does Yon one-shot me like that, he one-shots everybody like that right now, and it is a problem. It's a shame. I should have used my 2 spells and just ran, because, like, what are you even trying to accomplish there? I don't know. Here's the, goated Heimer playstyle. Hopefully Yon walks right into him very soon. Then he'll just be the greatest of all time. Or, you know, Rumble works. I'm happy about that. It worked out. We should try and find a fight. You are so griefing us, man. Oh my god. Why? Sass is just fighting them 1v4 with Alistar ult. I can't do anything. Which just unreal positioning. That's the only... there's a reason why I didn't go over there. It's just too dangerous. It's their only play is to catch him there. Oh my god. Going for a Q steal there is quite hopeful. Nearly got him. That. Well, it was a valiant effort from Heimer to get us some sort of advantage there, but what are you gonna do? We got a free kill, but then we made sure to give them back a free kill in return. Oh my god, man. Twitch is just trying so hard to lose. It's so sad. It's it's just crazy that Yon does that and my ult is up in like 1 second. So I could get him off me and flash away. And at least I would live. But I mean, Twitch just tried so hard this game to lose. It's unfortunate. Really solid Janna game. But and you can have the best pick, the best counter pick that just goes so insane versus every champion on the enemy team, and it just doesn't matter. The game is always won or lost by the worst player. You can be so good and try and carry your team, and sometimes it doesn't work out, but if you're the worst player in the game, you will lose the game for your team. Every time. I don't know why I'm honoring anybody, honestly. Nobody seemed to be trying to win except Silas. Well, that's a shame. That is a real shame of a game. Because my pick was insane, and I was playing quite well in the early game. The whole game. And just didn't pan out. But let me know what you guys think. I always appreciate the feedback, and I will see you all next time.